Welcome to the show. You're listening to Nollywood Spotlight Show on Nollywood Radio France. And my name is Rebecca Manier. And with me, of course, is Cyprien Jusson. Cyprien, tell the audience where you're located.
Yeah, I'm in France, and I live in a wonderful town called Chartres, 100 kilometers away from Paris. So, listeners, today we have a sad news for you, and I think Rebecca will tell us all about this news that has just reached us, and members of our team, Nollywood Radio France, is mourning because of one of our own who was shot dead in Nigeria. Rebecca, can you give us more about this wonderful young man who lost his life for what I call a humanitarian job, dedicated his life to humanity? So, Rebecca, give us more about this young man.
Yeah, so, ladies and gentlemen, Cyprien Jusson was absolutely correct when he told you that we do have a sad news for you. This is about our very own in Nollywood. He was very well known here in Houston, Texas, and he even got the government in Houston to participate in some awesome projects that he was involved with. The name of this person is Prince Noel Tochukwu Unegbu, and the information we got was very, very troublesome. We couldn't believe what happened, and it just is a waste. We're very surprised something like this would happen in Nigeria. Someone who is actually impacting the youth in Nigeria, someone impacting the interaction in which he was. He was a very young man, very well known here. We really miss him. We can't believe something like that would happen in Nigeria. It really is very, very unfortunate. And of course, we have something, that we put together just for him and his family. And it's definitely on behalf of Nollywood Radio France. But Cyprien, what do you think about this issue? It really is a tragedy.
To be very candid, it's a very sad news. I don't know him, but when you sent me the news through WhatsApp, I researched on him. Oh my God! What came to my mind was just, why should you kill our heroes? Oh my.
That's absolutely right. We do have an extremely tragic story to talk to you guys about today. We have lost one of our very own, Prince Noel Tochukwu. He is very well known here in Houston, Texas. He has even got involved with some important projects here in the United States, even with the governor of Houston here. To help the young people here. He even created a different program for children in Nigeria called Imo Got Talent, just to bring young people together, take them off the streets, keep them occupied, and I almost could not believe, something like this will happen in Nigeria, and of all places, Owerri. Things have really subsided in that country. In Nigeria, things have really subsided in Owerri as far as violence is concerned. But for it to happen to someone like Prince Noel, an excellent guy, everyone who have had a conversation about concerning this guy has all just been positive things about him. They all wept bitterly when they heard what happened to him. And the fact that there still isn't a resolution to the problem. Where it's just so sorry that something like this will happen in Nigeria. But what do you think about this, Cyprien? What can you say about this?
Yeah, when you sent me the news, I was moved. When I received the news that you sent to me on WhatsApp, I didn't even know him. I don't know him anyway, but I didn't realize that he has accomplished a lot. It was when I digged into his life, going to see all the type of publications on the net, and again I discovered that this was somebody that gave his life to empowering other people. I was moved with pain and anger what came to my mind was just one thing. Why should we kill our own heroes? You see, that's, I can't understand. We have to talk about the Imo State. Is that what he created? He created,
right.
He created the Imo.
Created the Imo State Got Talent.
Yes, and this is just an opportunity he was giving to young people to make sure that they come to the limelight. You see, that giving them a wonderful opportunity. So, in fact, Prince Noel, we miss you a lot. We miss you a lot. I'm thinking about his family and a good number of friends around in the United States of America, like you, Rebecca, and the committee that are now preparing for the wakekeeping. I think the wakekeeping will happen in the United States of America and also in Nigeria. Rebecca, you can say, you can continue.
Right. And likewise over here, I do, I seriously empathize with his family, his friends. It's just really, really sad. He truly was a hero. I mean, he was the one, in his young age. He reminds me of Nelson Mandela. Nelson was young just like him when he decided to do something about South Africa.
Yeah.
And this young man would have changed the entire country if his life wasn't cut short. And I think those who chose to kill him knew this. And it's just really sad. I hope that his death will not be in vain. His death will rise up other young people who are too afraid to do something. Noel was not afraid. He did what he needed to do. And I'm pretty sure that he knew that the path in which he was going, he knew that the questions that he was asking, the doors he was knocking on, could possibly lead to death. I would have loved to believe that, his endeavor, his ambitions, his dreams to really change Nigeria, to make it a better country, to impact the lives of young people, to send a message, a positive message to the young people, to stand up and do something and not just sit there and hope that something will work for them. That was what Prince Noel was about.
Yeah. And
that was the message he was putting out there. I hope his death will not be in vain, and young people like us will actually stand up. We want, a positive change in Nigeria. We're tired of the old ways of doing things. We want a new way, and that was what Prince Noel was about. And just on behalf of him and his family, Nollywood Radio France put something together for him. Like Cyprian just was saying just a minute ago, it's so true. When I went to the wake for him, I really got a clear picture of the caliber of a person he was. And if for any reason I were to die tomorrow, I could only hope that this I was moved. There were about 15, 20 big, influential young Igbo men at that location that day. I could not believe my eyes. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I'm so happy that he was able to do this, was able to bring such a positive message together. He was a young guy. He was a very young guy. I believe he was 33 I believe he was 35 years old.
No,
very young.
No, I think it should be less than that. Yeah, it should be less than.
You think he's less than? I think he was okay. Maybe he was 33 then.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't believe that he was able to accomplish as much as he was able to accomplish at his young age. When I grow up, I want to be like him. He's done a lot. He has done a lot. Those are the type of people I surround myself with. Those are the type of people I move with because I like, the direction in which their lives are going. That's the path that I'm going on. I'm about change. I'm about positive change. I'm about, creating things that has never been done before. I'm about doing things that people said couldn't be done. That was what he was about. And I really appreciated that he still followed his heart. He followed his dreams. He did what he needed to do. And it's unfortunate his life was cut short. But we have to pick it up wherever he left off. His legacy can't die. We have to continue that legacy. We have to continue what he has started and really see to the end and show those people out there that we will not be silenced, we will not be afraid, Nigeria is a great country, the third largest oil producing country in the world, and he knows this. I know this. We all know this. And that was what he wanted to change. He wanted to make an impact in that country, and we're not going to be silent. We're going to do something about it. So, on behalf of Nollywood Radio France, we want to tell Noel Tochukwu Unegbu's family that the sudden death of the Texas-based CEO, Imo Got Talent creator, Prince Noel Tochukwu Unegbu, shot dead in his hotel room at Rapour Hotel in Owerri, has shocked the whole Nollywood industry in Nigeria and abroad. Prince Noel Tochukwu, we miss you. Members of Nollywood Radio France team are saddened to hear of your sudden loss. Prince Noel Tochukwu, you brought so many gifts to our lives. You were a renowned entertainer and a founder of Imo Got Talent. Before you became a show promoter and a talented manager, you were a graduate of psychology from the University of Portland. You dedicated your life in helping and empowering people in the United States and Imo State, your native town. Your legacy will linger forever in our hearts, and we will never, ever forget you.
And may his soul rest in perfect peace.
Amen.